Welcome back to my channel. My name is John. If this is your first time watching my video, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button to get notified of my new content. So today I'm gonna make a video about the gestures or mimes that we use for Callan teaching. So this is the request of Teacher Christine Joy. Hello, Teacher Christine Joy. So here's her message. It's in Tagalog. So, Teacher John, pwede ka pong gumawa ng mimes and gestures videos na magagamit natin mostly sa Callan lessons. Di ako nagde-demand teach ha. Kasi sometimes confuse ako sa mga hand gestures. So, if it's okay and you have free time, gawa ka teach. Copy ko lahat. So, yon. So, she's requesting for me to make a video of the mimes or the hand gestures that we're using for Callan teaching, because those gestures are really important so that the students will understand the sentences or what you're saying on your Callan lesson. I also asked some help from the Gmeet Daldals because I forgot some of the mimes or the words that needs to have some mimes. So here are the basic mimes that I remember. So I have here the Callan textbook. And before the mimes, so you have to make sure that you have your materials like the pens. I have 2 pens. And then a pencil, and then also books. I prepared 3 books because there's a question in Callan wherein about the the thickest, I forgot, or the thinnest. So you can use this, you can use the chart for the books, but then it's so small. See, it's so small. That's why I'm using 3 different books of 3 different thickness. So, yan. And then, of course, you have to have your charts. The charts, especially this brown family, and then the pencils, and then this, the classroom, and also this, and the other charts. There are a lot of charts. For the short, long, that's for the pencil, for the pen. Where is it? So the pencil's short, the pen's long. There. And then for the large and small, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember it correctly, my trainer told me to do like this for small, and then big or large. So small, large. And then for the city, town, and village, city, town, village, or village, town, city. So London's, is London a village? No, London isn't a village, it's a city. London isn't a village, it's a city. Then is Windsor a city? No, Windsor isn't a city, it's a town. Is the table long? Table long and then short. Then for the numbers, I don't know with you guys, but I count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or sometimes I do like this: 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Japanese way, that's how they count. And for other teachers, they count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's up to you. And for the house, just this, like this, house. Putting on, taking from, like the book. So you aren't putting the book on the floor, you're taking the book from the table. Taking, then putting on. So I always tell my students, imagine that there's a table. Imagine this is the table. So taking from, putting on. Then also I remember the pocket. So I don't usually have a pocket. So I always tell my students, imagine that this is my pocket. So I'm putting my pen on my pocket. Opening, closing. Opening, closing. Or for the book, you can use the book. Open, opening, closing. For the contraction, contraction. And then whenever there's a contraction in a sentence, I do that. For example, no, we aren't standing, we're sitting. Or no, we aren't standing, we're sitting. So there, so you have to stand up and then sit down. For example, are they sitting? No, they aren't sitting, they're standing. Sometimes I stand up, but most of the time I just do like this. Stand up, sit down. Standing, sitting. Then behind, in front of. So behind, in front of. I'm on stage 1 of Callan. I'm checking the words wherein we can use the mimes. Okay, just a moment. So teacher, student. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. So it's like you're adding. And for the numbers, like for example, 18 plus 40. So 18 plus 40. Again, 18 goes 1 and then 8. 18, 40. Then from 60, then 19. So 18 plus 40 equals 58. For example, 100, 100. So you're putting 2 zeros. 100, 1,000, so 3 zeros. High, low, tall, short. So it's the same. High, low, tall, short. So there are some words wherein you don't have to make some gestures because it's hard to make some gestures or mimes. How many pictures? Walls. Sometimes if there's a word wall in a sentence, I sometimes use this for the wall, or this one, wall. Or sometimes I touch my wall. So wall. So it's up to you. But like for example, if I'm already using the chart, like for the table, box, then for the wall, I use this one. But then if it's in a different head word wherein there's also a wall, so I just use this. Touch the wall, touch the picture. So what am I doing? What am I doing? You're touching the wall. First, second, so it's like counting 1, 2, 3. First, second, third, fourth. Give, and then take. Forgive, give, take. Or sometimes I use the book, give, take. And for the money, whenever there's a word money, I use this, money. Or if it's expensive, also I do that, expensive. Example, is that my shirt? Or is that my pullover? Is that my pullover? So you touch your pullover or you touch your shirt. Coming from the door. So what am I doing? What am I doing? You're coming from the door. Coming from the door. Going to the door. Going to the window. Coming from the window. Umbrella. So for the umbrella, I sometimes do this, umbrella. Like you're holding an umbrella. Umbrella, and then I do that. Or just like this, umbrella. Then raincoat. Then raining. Raining. And then if there's a sun, I just do this, sun. Sun. So rising. What's that? I forgot the question. Sun. What color's the sun? The sun's the color of gold. What's that? What's this? What's this? This is the body. So you just point your body. For the foot, of course, you cannot show your foot. So I just tell my student like this, foot. Or we can use the chart on the virtual chart. You can open that. There's a picture of the boy, but I always use this, foot, 1. So what part of the body is this? It's the foot. And then for the feet, I just point the two feet. For the leg, back, arm. So if it's on the lower part of the body, I usually point like that, or I use the chart. For the leg, I always use this chart. I seldom use the virtual chart, actually. And then for the back, arm, wrist, hand, finger, thumb. So for the finger, I don't know, I always thought that we have 10 fingers, right? But then with Callan, you only have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. So fingers, thumbs. If it's right or wrong, or sometimes I do that, wrong, wrong, wrong. Is it right? You're Mr. Brown. No, it isn't right. I'm Mr. Brown. It's wrong. I'm Johanna. And for the name, I do that. So what's my name? What's my name? My name's, your name's Johanna. What's your name? What's your name? Then for the parts of the body, head, face, chin, mouth, nose, eye, ear, hair, then tongue. For the tongue, I always kind of smile or laugh. Tongue. Difference. So what's the difference? So I just made this up. What's the difference between tall and short and high and low? What's the difference between tall and short and high and low? The difference between tall and short and high and low is that we use tall and short for people or for people, and we use high and low for things. Ganun lang. So again, what's the difference? End of stage 1. Let's check stage 2. Present continuous. For the present continuous, just do it. Continuous. Present continuous. So writing, or sometimes just do that. Writing, reading. Example, are we going home? Are we going home? No, we aren't going home. We're remaining in the room. Then, are you sitting on a chair? Are you sitting on a chair? Yes, I'm sitting on a chair. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're closing the book. Speak. If there's a word speak or say, is she speaking? Is she speaking? No, she isn't speaking. Sorry guys, I cannot show you the Callan textbook because it's against the rule. What else about then page? People. So then people. How many people are there in your country? How many people are there in your country? They're about. I do that. About what? Then how many things are there in this or in that room? How many things are there in that room? They're about. Then I do that. If we need the student to answer the question or like fill out the blanks, so I point to the student. They're about. If the student cannot answer, there are about 20 things in this room. Then, about how many pages are there in this book? About how many pages are there in this book? There are about 200 pages. So I just tell the student 200 pages, then looking, like pretending to look how many pages are there. So, and then, can you touch that book? Or it's okay if there's no book. Can you touch that book? Can you touch that book? Yes, I can touch this book. Can you read and write? Can you read and write? Yes, I can read and write. Do you like that picture I just showed the Brown family? Do you like that picture? Do you like that picture? Yes, no? Yes, I like that picture. Do you dislike television? If there are words like this, dislike, what else? No or wrong. Same gesture. You dislike television. You dislike television. No, I don't dislike television. I like television. And then for the right and left, so just use your right hand and left hand. Okay. And which hands, for example, which hands this, which hands this? It's your left hand. Which hands this, which hands this? It's your right hand. Then put your right hand on that book, please. Put your right hand on that book, please. Sometimes the student will do it, but sometimes they won't. So I just do it. Put your right hand on that book, please. Put your right hand on that book, please. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm putting my right hand on my book. Then close your left eye, please. Close your left eye, please. Again, sometimes the student will do it, but most of the time they won't. So just do it. Close your left eye, please. Close your left eye, please. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm closing my left eye. And is my hand moving? Is my hand moving? So it's just simple. If there are words like parts of the body, just point to part of the body or use your hand. Then, am I standing still? So again, I don't usually stand up, but So from a sitting position, I just straighten up, like I'm pretending that I'm standing. Because if I stand, see, the student won't see my face or won't see my mouth movements. So I just do that. Am I standing still? Am I standing still? No, you aren't standing still. No, you aren't standing still. You're moving. Are all the parts of your body still now? Are all the parts of your body still now? No, not all the parts of my body are still now. My mouth and my tongue, etc., are moving. Wearing. Wearing. What clothes are you wearing? What clothes are you wearing? I'm wearing shoes, socks, shirt, etc. Then for the glasses, if I'm wearing my glasses, I just do that. But if I'm not, I do this. Are you wearing glasses? Are you wearing glasses? Hat. For the hat. Pretend that you're wearing a hat. So, do you wear a hat? Do you wear a hat? No, I don't. I'm not. Sorry. Are you wearing a hat? Are you wearing a hat? No, I'm not wearing a hat. Then, do you wear a hat? Do you wear a hat? Yes, I wear a hat. Then, for the coat, are you wearing a coat? Are you wearing a coat? No, I'm not wearing a coat. Do we read with our eyes? Do we read with our eyes? Yes, we read with our eyes. So weaving. So weaving. So like that. So weaving. Okay. So glass for drinking. So drinking, eating. For the cup. Cup. So coffee, tea. With the tea, you have to do like this. Fingers, two fingers up or one finger up. Something like that. Tea, then coffee, then salt. Put a little salt. Then for pepper, I do this pepper. And then plate, bowl. Bowl. Then heaven, hell. Heaven, hell. Then sick, thin. Then throwing. Then I think there's also shooting the window. So shooting like a gun at the window. So I have a window here. So that's why I just do like that. Shooting or throwing at the window. So there, you can just make your own hand gestures or mimes as long as the student could understand what you're saying. Then for the mountain and also for the river. I don't know with you guys, but I remember my trainer telling me that should be like this. River. And there's also a sea. For the sea, I just do that. Because I don't know what the hand gesture for that. So sea. Then ocean. So it's bigger, ocean. Then a world. And what else? For the street, you see that street or road. For walking. Then football. See, walking, then you're pretending to kick. And then for running. So walking, running, football. What else? Playing the piano. And for the half, and then 1/4 or a quarter. I do that, a quarter. Half, a quarter. Let me also add for the measurement, for the inch, I do this, inch, and then for the foot, so like this foot, and then yard. Or sometimes I use this, the ruler, so 1 foot, so there. But normally I use this, inch, foot, yard. Then for the arrow, so pretending that you're using the bow and arrow. Deep and shallow. So deep, shallow. You can just create your own as long as the student will understand it, or as long as the student would get what you mean. Like, for example, people or world, or sometimes world, but I do this world, flat. And also I use this for the round, and then the square or the circle and square, and this one, so it's bigger. We also have this on the chart. Where is it? I think we have this on the chart. Ah, this one. But it's small. So now I'm using this. So use at the center of the square. Here. So there you have it, guys. Those are the mimes that we normally use in our Callan lessons. So if you want to add any other mimes, just comment them below, or you can also send us a video or a picture on our group chat. Well, I think doing the mimes is really difficult. It's really hard to multitask. You know, doing the lessons and then doing the mimes and reading at the same time. It's really hard. But then, well, you'll get used to it. And if you have any comments, questions, and suggestions, just leave them below. And also, if you are already a Native Camp teacher, you can join our Facebook group that is Home-Based Native Campers PH for the Filipino teachers. And you can follow my page that is Work From Home Momshies, and also my Instagram, same as my name here, my YouTube channel, that is John Rivero. So thank you guys for watching and happy Callan teaching. Good luck to all the trainees or the teachers that will undergo the training next week, perhaps, or this week. So good luck to you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.